Hey guys, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm not turning on my screen today. I just want to check in for a moment. Hey, Mr. 313, you want to come in? Hey, Lottie. Hey, Tori. Hey, Shannon. How are you guys doing? Not going to be on long. Hopefully not. I just want to check in for a minute. Just check in for a minute. Let me put the link in. One second. Let me put the link in. Hey Shay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Um, sometime after you gone to a funeral, you start thinking about life, and you start thinking about what's important, what's not important. And I've been in that, what you call that somber um reflection, that type of mindset. So I wasn't gonna come on, but I got a couple of people send me inbox and ask me when I was gonna come on, and I said, okay, let me just come in just to check in, for a minute. Um, I really don't have much to say. I was thinking about this week, what's happening with Robert. Wondering if they have submitted to him the uh, the 3,500 material. Um, Also, the thinking about what the hearing is going to be about this week. Just in a meditative mode. Nothing serious, nothing wrong, but just more of a reflection. And so I decided come on because everybody's been sending me little messages. Come on, what time you coming on and things like that. So I decided to come on just to say hello to you guys and just checking in. Checking in. Hmm. It's just too much, too much. Life is too short for the nonsense. Today's Super Bowl, people should be enjoying their family, should enjoying things that's wonderful and peaceful. Hey, Michael, how are you? Let me say hello to the people in the chat. I don't want to just bypass some people. Let me just say, hey, Mr. 313, Mr. Number One. Hey, Lottie. Hey, Lottie. Hey, Tori. Hey, Shannon. Hey, K Baby. Hey, Kenya. 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 I want to call you Kenya. I don't know why, for some strange reason. Hey, Shay. Hey, Ashley. Hi, Wish. Hello, lovable Leo. Hey, Valerie. Michael. Hello, Sweet Tooth. Hey. Let's see. I think that's it. That's it. We have 37 in the chat. We can chit chat for a moment. Hey, Nakia. I made it back home safely, thank God. Hey, Good Design. Thank God that I travel to and from South Carolina in one piece. God gave me traveling mercy. I made it back. I'm still among the living, so that's a good thing, It's a good thing to be still among the living. I thank God for the opportunity to go take a moment to pay my respects to Oh So Lovely and her family. Thank God, and I'm praying for her hubby, her mom, and family. Just thanking God for the opportunity to represent the YouTube street. Thank God for that. It was great seeing Loyalty and Keisha Boo. Shout out to them for being there. And shout out to all you guys who kept me up when I was so tired. And then last night I came home, I laid it down, I listened to Randa Baby until I fell asleep. Um, like I say, I don't have much to say today. I don't even want to reflect on the negativity that's been happening on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, not Facebook, on YouTube. Um, God said to pray for your enemy. So I'm praying for my enemy, you know. I'm praying that God blesses them so they will just leave people alone. So I've gotten a couple of messages. Hey, hold on a second. Let me get Mr. Hey, Mr. 313. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. You're not working today?
No, I don't work on the weekends.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I do, but not really.
Didn't you work yesterday a little bit?
That was Friday.
Mm, okay. Hey, little honey page. Hey, Pamela. Good design. Okay, I think I spoke to her. Hey, Cheryl. But as I was saying, that I'm not gonna dwell on the negativity that's happening on the YouTube street. Life is too short, people. And I keep telling you guys, life is too short for us to dwell on things that is not important, you know. Um I understand there are people who still want to keep things going because that's life for them. You know, it's not my life. I have other important things to do, so I ignore the nonsense. Because it is nonsense. It's not. It doesn't put money in your pocket. It doesn't bring. It doesn't edify anybody. Hey, Daryl, how are you? So I made a decision, like I told you guys. I made a decision just to ignore the ignorant stuff because it's ignorant to me. And but there are people who dwell on that, and that's where they get their energy from. I like positive energy, and I realize when you dwell on negativity, that brings this dis-ease into your body. You know, diseases set in. Hey, Dennis from California. Hey, Rhoda. So and that's where I'm at. I'm more in that edifying, being content where you are, um focusing on freeing R. Kelly, focusing on talking about the injustice that's happening to him and black men everywhere, you know, not wasting energy. Hey, Latanya, what wasting energy on negativity, because negativity brings upon dis-ease. You know, your body gets sick from the stuff. When you get angry, there's some negative stuff that goes on. There's extra acid that's produced in your body when things are negative. So I would, yeah, you're right, Shay. Life is too short. Every moment you should treat it as a precious moment, you know. Um, that's why they keep rushing a trial. Yeah. Um, let's talk about okay, let's choose a topic since I really did not come prepared for anything, so we can just have a chit chat, a conversation on some things that might be concerning to you, some thoughts you may have that you want me to discuss, something that, I mean, I'm not an expert, but what I can do is research it for you, give you my educated thoughts, you know, that type of thing. We can do that. Yeah, exactly. So, as far as a topic, what would you like to talk about, guys? What would you like us to dig into, to have a discussion about? What would be interesting to you right now? Let's hope and pray that the jurors like the one that was on Surviving R. Kelly. What juror was on Surviving R. Kelly? Dennis, what juror? I was just reading Dennis's statement, guys. I have a question. How many of you guys on in this chat have seen Surviving R. Kelly? Not clips, but the whole. what, 6 episodes, 3 episodes? How many episodes was there? 313.
I think was it two? I don't know.
2.
I just watched the first one.
Oh, you invited to a Super Bowl party, Michael? You didn't invite me. What happened to my invitation? Just joking, Michael. You have? Okay. You, Pamela, have watched. Did anybody else? 313. Have you watched the whole Surviving R. Kelly?
Nah, I just seen the first one.
You saw the whole thing of the first one?
Yeah, it was on. Was it on Netflix? I think.
Okay.
Or no, I'm lying. I think I paid for it when it first came out. I wanted to see what was all the fuss about, but I don't know. It was just I didn't take it was I don't know. I couldn't take that episode serious.
There's some bad actors, huh?
It's not that too. Like if someone has a truth to tell, you come out and tell it. You don't script it and make a movie about it. Not like that. I mean, that's my opinion. Like
You know what's so interesting to me? Okay, mute because I hear myself.
oh,
You know what's so interesting to me? Most cases, most cases, usually you see a movie or documentary about it after the trial. But this is the first one I've seen where it's before the actual trial. Isn't that weird? Three on three. Hello. Okay, he's not paying attention to me. All right. Dennis said, I've seen Surviving R. Kelly 3 weeks ago, and the women are just talking about relationship they had with him. I personally have not seen the whole show. I have not seen. I've seen clippings of it. I've heard different people talk about it, but me personally, I tried to sit down and watch it about a couple of weeks ago. And after the first part, and I didn't even watch the first part, it got really like, okay, I don't want to hear this. Is too much fakeness to me. And I guess it's because I've seen some of the research I've done. I hear and I see different in what they're saying. I didn't like it, and it hurt my heart to see women lie like that. And I know it was a lie because I am a woman. Yeah. I just didn't feel that that everything was on an up and up, you know. I felt it was manipulated. I felt that it was one-sided of what I've heard and the clippings I've seen. I didn't see anything, only excerpt from bloggers, and I stressed too easy. Yeah, I understand, Margaret. And that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't see it. It's because it's stressful, you know. So, what have you guys seen in regards to it? I didn't get all the answers from everybody. How many people have seen Surviving R. Kelly in its fullness, whether the first part, second part, or all apart? Give me a 1 if you've seen it, a 2 if you haven't seen the whole show. The whole show. Give me a 2 if you have not seen all of it. Hey, Bird. How many people have seen the whole Surviving R. Kelly? Yellow Land seen it. Nakenya hasn't. Anybody else? Ashley has seen the whole, all of it. Anybody else? Anybody else have seen it? Juicy have seen the whole thing. Lovable Leo hasn't. Bird has 1 and 2. Didn't say it was fake. Okay, seems like 1, 2, 3, 4 people have seen it and 2 have not. Well, 3 have not. Myself, Lovable Leo, and McKenya have not seen the whole thing. Anybody else have not seen the whole thing? 2 is I've not seen the whole thing. We have Shay has seen it, the whole thing. Anybody else? Juicy? Oh, you have seen it. So it's still 2 people who have not, 3 people myself. 3 people who have not seen the whole thing. Anybody else who have or have not? 1 means you have seen it and 2 mean you have not seen it. 1 means you have seen it and 2 you have not. How many people have seen it and how many people have not seen it? How many people don't know what the heck I'm talking about? Put a question mark if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay. Those who have seen Surviving R. Kelly, either the 1 to any full episode, full view of either 1, 2, or the last one. Okay, Lottie has not seen it either. Good Design has seen it. Tori have not seen it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who have not seen it. And the rest of you guys have seen it. Miss Sylvia ain't missing nothing. Just a stupid show. Okay. All right, Dennis. Dennis, so you've seen the whole thing now, Dennis? I'm just trying to take a poll on something. So majority of you guys have seen it. Now, give me a 5, even if you've seen it or have not seen it, but you have heard about it. Give me a 5 if you have heard about it, whether you've seen it, didn't see it, or heard about it. How many people in this chat have heard about it? Give me a 5. How many people have heard about the accusation of Surviving R. Kelly or something? How many people have heard about it? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody else? How many people have heard something about it? Dennis, just give me a number. You're talking. Give me a number. I need numbers, y'all. I'm just trying to take a poll. Just give an example of something. Give me your answer in the 5 if you have heard about it. Okay, have you heard about it, Dennis? I need everybody who have heard about Surviving R. Kelly or heard about something having to do with this case. Give me a 5. Hey, Kahumi, how are you? Okay, give me a 5. We're just doing whether or not you've heard about it, heard about the case, heard about anything having to do with this. You heard something. Give me a 5. You heard something. Okay, we got Dennis. Latanya, have you heard about it? Okay, everybody finished giving me an answer. There's 41 of you guys in here, and I haven't gotten 41 5s. Okay, 5. Okay, okay. Anybody else? Give me your answer. Have you heard about it? Have you heard anything about Robert's case? Give me a 5. have you heard anything about his case? Whether it be on social media, whether it's on television. How many of you guys are still living under the rock that have not heard anything about it? Give me a 6 if you haven't heard anything about his case whatsoever, whether it's a Surviving R. Kelly, whether it's a news article, whether it's a friend talking about it. Give me a 6 if you haven't heard nothing about this R. Kelly situation. Give me a 6. This is your first time on this channel. You have never heard anything. You just wondering what's going on, and you just on this channel because you see me saying, let's have a talk. Give me a 6 if you heard absolutely nothing about R. Kelly being in jail, have any cases, have any kind of accusation. Give me a 6. I'm just testing something now. Just give me a 6 if you have absolutely heard nothing at all. I'm going to give you guys about 5 more seconds. Okay, baby, you telling a fib. Stop it. Okay, but I know you already heard of it because you've been on these YouTube streets. I've heard you talk about it. So stop. I'm being serious, K-Baby. You heard something about it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I am just showing you guys an example of anyone who comes to the jury stand as prospective juror claims they have not heard anything about R. Kelly. You would know that it is a lie, right? You would know that this person is a liar, right? So that's why I'm giving you these different examples, because the prospective juror who they wanted them to be anonymous and not having any kind of social media and not knowing who they are and trying to act like they're going to be non-biased, it's almost impossible. Impossible. So that means Robert Sylvester Kelly is already operating at a disadvantage. At his disadvantage because unless you're a newborn baby or a little, well, from 8 and under, I'm giving 8 and under, you would be one that knows nothing, have heard nothing about this case. Right? So, guys, okay. I just got a text. I'm not concerned of anybody talking negative about me. I don't care. Please don't send me texts about what somebody else is saying about me. I really don't care. I knew it was something happening because my numbers started going down in the chat. So I already figured out that somebody was on and they were taking the viewers from my channel. Because listen, I'm not interested in what other people are doing. I'm interested in what Robert Kelly's case. You got ready to say something, 313?
I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Because I just got a text saying somebody's saying something about me. I could care less. I don't care. But as I was saying,
if you don't give it no energy, it's useless.
It is. But let me get back to our topic. Now, anybody that gets on that jury stand and try to act like they know nothing about this case, I would say is a big, bold-faced liar. Thank you. Good Design just said, I agree that it's virtually impossible to locate a juror that has not heard about the case in some form or fashion unless they are too young or senior citizen. My opinion is very unfortunate. Absolutely. Hey PDQ, how are you, honey? It's impossible for someone to get in the juror stand. Voters, to say that they have not heard anything about R. Kelly. Okay. We're going to talk about the demographic of the prospective juror in Brooklyn, New York, right? Because especially those who are voters, right? We know that based on the censors in New York, Brooklyn, New York, during last year, meaning the most earliest is 2018, 2019, it is said that the demographics of the individual in New York City are, let me tell you, hold on a second. So hold on a second. Let me just get you the numbers. And y'all thought I didn't have anything to give y'all today, huh? Did you think I had nothing? 313?
You always got something, Sylvia.
Hold on a second, guys.
Trying to trick the people.
Hold on a second. Let me get the numbers for y'all. Hold on. I got to get my numbers here. The demographic for that area is 59%. 59 point. Let's see. Hold on. I had the numbers here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Pump your brakes. Hold on. Oh, where is my numbers? I don't want to tell you a lie. I like to look at the numbers myself and see exactly what the numbers are. Hold on. My numbers are gone. Hold on. Where's my people at? Do I have the numbers for me, y'all? I know I gave it to them earlier. I need my numbers. Okay, here we go. I got the numbers, y'all. Okay. All right. It is said in Brooklyn demographic, it shows that 49.5% are Caucasian. Non-Hispanic Caucasian is 35.8, right? Then African American, you have 35.8. Asian, you have 11.3. And Native American, you have 1.0. That is a demographic that is in New York City, Brooklyn. Okay. Out of those, majority of the voters ranges from the age of the average voters age that are voters ranges between the age of 24 and 56. 24 and 56. So therefore, if you are between the age of 24 and 56, the likelihood of you having a social media is almost what? How many percent would you say? 313. What would be the percentage of somebody between the ages of 24 and 56 having social media? Hello? Is he? Are you going to be? Okay, let me get Gucci to come on in here. Maybe Gucci might give me some numbers here. Because I'm working with someone who don't even
Hold on, bear
want to
with me.
participate.
I'm being a chef at the moment. What kind of numbers you need, Sylvia?
Okay, here's the number. Here's what I said now. Listen carefully. I said to be a juror, you have to be a registered voter. We know that for a fact, right? So anybody that's on the jury stand, you know they are a voter, right? And being said, a voter between ages of 24 and 56, do you think that voter have social media?
Of course they got social media.
What is the percentage of the people you think that between the ages 24 and 56 have social media?
Probably like 75, 80.
I think more than that.
Yeah, probably even more because there's old people that just be on Facebook. Like, hit my Instagram.
Well, remember what I said. The average age is between 24 and 56 of voters. Thank you, PDQ. I would say at least 99% of them have social media. No, she said 98. Okay, 98% I would say have social media. Would you agree, Mr. 313?
Yep.
I mean, some sort of social media. It could be LinkedIn. It could be
They for sure got a Facebook. They for sure got a Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, some sort of social media, because even the LinkedIn is a social media because people talk about events on LinkedIn, current events, right? And even they have a cell phone, y'all. Majority of everybody in this world have cell phones. Smartphone, not dumb phones. They have smartphone, majority of them. And you'll see some sort of news clippings flying across your phone, right? Something you can open up your Google search, and as soon as you pop it up, something about R. Kelly will pop up, right? So for someone to act like they know nothing about the case, they may not know he's in jail. They may not know the direct specific of the case, but they are aware of the case. Am I correct, Mr. 313?
Yeah, I mean, even without everybody, like, to mention R. Kelly and them to act like they don't know anything, it's like a lie in the face. Like, you can ask anyone and they know something. Do they know the truth? Probably not, but they know something.
Okay. What I'm getting ready to do, guys, I am getting ready to show you the perspective questionnaire that they had proposed last year. I don't know if they changed, but I'm going to give you the perspective questionnaire of what those individuals are going to be asked. And you tell me, what do you think? I'm going to ask you guys a question, and you guys answer the question as truthfully as you can from your own personal experience yourself. Okay? 313, you ready for this?
Yep.
You know the teacher always got something up her sleeve, right? Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on a second. Talk to the people while I go get this. You're not even talking to the people.
I told you I was cooking. That's why I'm like multitasking.
Oh, you're a pain in the butt. I don't like you. You're supposed to be my help. It's coming up. It's taking its time. You know what? Something's been up with my computer. It's been acting like it's retarded or something. It's been really acting really slow, like short bus shorty.
Virus.
You think it's a virus?
That or someone try to hack into it.
I would believe that.
I think that's what's wrong with my phone.
You think it's virus, and you don't think it's somebody just like keep dropping their phone, just like slow bus dropping their phone, you know?
No, because I done had so many new phones like back to back, and even the new phone is doing the same thing that I've been complaining about.
Ah.
I think I got a virus in it, but then I got a new phone and it did the same thing. So now I feel like someone tried to probably get into it, not knowing it was a phone. So now the phone's like just messed up. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Something weird going on with it though.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just What's banging is my washing machine. It's just moving, just going and going and going. Okay, y'all ready, guys? Y'all ready to see the questionnaire for the jurors? I got it ready for you guys. I'm going to share with you guys. All right. Let me share with you guys the questionnaire. Okay, you guys see this, guys? Should I make it bigger for you guys to see? Can you guys see that? Or should I make it bigger? 313, should I make it bigger?
I mean,
313 is no help.
You could make it a little bigger. I mean, you can see.
313 is so no help, I tell you.
I said I was cooking, like I'm running back and forth, and the phone's in one spot.
Okay, guys, here is the a draft of the questionnaire. Let me put Gucci in the chat. Gucci, you coming in? Gonna Okay. Here is the draft of what the questionnaire so far is going to look like. Okay. All right. Let's do this. You guys know I've always come prepared, even when I have nothing to talk about. Cooking for the kids. Okay. Gucci's cooking. Everybody's doing something. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the questionnaire. Okay, first of all, this is the page of the questionnaire covers. Okay, tear off the page and take it with you. So this is what it says. After you are excused today, please call the following number on the blank after blank. Upon calling, you will receive instruction about the date on which you are to report back to court. It is extremely important that you know the juror's number written on top of this form when you make your call. Thank you. Okay. Date to call and time to call. It's right there, right? And then they have, okay, United States versus Robert Sylvester Kelly, jurors questionnaire. The answers to the question on this page will be disclosed only to the appropriate court personnel as directed by the presiding judge. They're asking to put, they ask them to put the name and the address, right? This is when the jurors come in, you know, I guess they're going to do 500 jurors. They're going to bring in 500 jurors, give them the questionnaires, and then they're supposed to fill out the questionnaires, and then the defendant as well as the prosecutor is going to go through the answers to the questionnaires and pick out a certain amount of people. And once they pick them out, they're going to bring them in, go over some of the questions. They're going to, like pick out, okay, say this one's good for us. No, that one's not good. So they're going to pick out quite a few people, and then they're going to make a decision based on that. And then before they actually bring the jurors in, they're going to pick a few of them, and then they're going to ask questions and go over some of the questionnaires, okay? Okay, so that's what they're going to do, okay? And then here's the, they ask them their job title and department, business address, telephone number, cell number, and all that, okay? Then it says, I hereby certify that the foregoing information and all the answers to this questionnaire are true, correct, and complete to my best knowledge. Best of my knowledge, right? And then they're going to date it and sign it, okay? Now, here's the draft of the question that they have, okay? It gives them a little instruction for the jurors to answer the question, right? It says here, it tells them that they're welcome to the courthouse and thank you for participating in jury service. This questionnaire is an important part of the jury selection process. You are sworn to give complete and truthful answer under the penalty of perjury to the questions that follow. All of the question you provide, all the information you provide will be kept confidential and will be seen only by the judge, the clerks, and offers and the members of the prosecution and defense team. You hear that, right? So Robert Sylvester Kelly's defense team and the prosecutor will get to see the answers to these questions that the juror is going to answer, right? And it says citizens in our community holds a wide variety of different views and have different life experience that informs their feelings and views on different topics. We are generally interested in learning your views and feelings on a variety of issues in question. There are no wrong or right answers to these questions. Just be candid and truthful. To be honest, y'all, do you think all these jurors are going to be totally truthful? Give me a 1 if you think they're going to be truthful, or 2 if you don't think they're going to be totally truthful. We got 52 people in the chat. I need to hear at least 50% of you guys give me an answer to that. Do you think they're going to be truthful or not? 1 yes, 2 no. One yes, 2 no, y'all. You guys are. Come on now, let's do this. I need to see some answers. Thank you, Nakenya. Thank you, Ashley. Hey, peeps. Okay, Gucci said hell no. Good decide said no. Okay, why don't you think they're gonna be truthful, y'all? Why don't you think you're gonna be truthful? I have an idea why they won't be truthful, but you guys tell me, why do you think they won't be truthful? A lot of them just want to get on this jury, right? Why would you think they would just want to get on the jury? Why? I think because they know it's going to be a superstar and they want to be on there. You know what I'm saying? They want to be on that, so they'll tell a lie just to get on. Right? Yeah, thank you, Nakenya. Because it's a high-profile case. They want to be on it because everyone heard about the case and just want to say they were on that case. Exactly. Okay, let me finish reading. It says, please answer each question by placing a check next to the correct response and by providing information requested. Please take your time and answer each question as fully as possible. Answer all questions. If a question does not apply to you, fill in the space N/A for not applicable. Do not leave any answer blank. Write in dark ink and legibly as possible. Okay. Actually, keep going up. Do not write on the back of the page. If you need extra space, you may continue your answer on the space provided at the end of the questionnaire. On the remaining pages of the questionnaire, do not provide any specific name or address or any information that may identify you or members of your family. It is a common practice. It is common practice to follow in many cases in federal court, especially where there may be media attention to the case, to keep the name and identity of the jurors in confidence. This is in no way unusual. The court directs that you shall not discuss this questionnaire or your answers with family, friends, co-worker, court personnel, or anyone else. It is important that the answers you provide are yours and yours alone. From this point forward, the court further directs you not to read. Okay, ready. The court further directs you to not read, watch, or listen to any news about this case, including all media sources such as TV, radio, newspaper, online sites, blogs, social media, YouTube, Google search, etc. You are not to discuss this case with anyone, including your family. You are directed not to search this case or the people involved. Do not search any of the facts presented in this questionnaire. Any prior court proceeding, the victims, the defendant, the lawyers, and the judge through any source, including the internet, media, publication, or any other source of information. Jury service is one of the most important duties of a citizen. A citizen can be called on to perform. You will be fulfilling your civic duty by responding completely and honestly during jury selection. Your participation and cooperation in this process is greatly appreciated. The Honorable Ann M. Donnelly, United States District Court Judge. Okay, I need to see what you guys are saying to this. Hold on, let me read your messages, y'all. Hold on. I just want to read what you guys are saying. Hold on. What are you guys are saying? Okay, let me read. Ashley said, they could think finally at Robert. They could think finally, but put Robert away. Could really believe lies on Robert. Hello, Miss Sylvia in chat. Hey, Candace. I'm leaving the session, Miss Sylvia. Everyone have a great evening. Enjoy the game for those watching. Okay. The next person says to say I was on R. Kelly case. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All honest myself. Okay. White media is going to taint perception anyway. Good, they don't need to hear the news. Okay, all right. So, what time the game start? Don't the game start at what? What time the game start? Because I'm gonna rush We can continue this later on if the game starts at 6 o'clock. What time the game start, y'all?
I don't know. Not everyone watches that or cares about it.
I don't care because I know my team playing. So I don't care. But I want to give people a chance.
I know I'm not caring about watching it.
You don't care to watch it?
No. We're making no plans for that. They ain't making me no money.
Me neither. Okay, y'all ready? All right, so. All right, we have. Okay, it says here. You ready, guys? Okay. United States versus Robert Sylvester Kelly, known as R. Kelly. You notice how they put it, known as R. Kelly? So they're trying to get this is the artist, R. Kelly, okay? Woo! That's not right. Okay, here's the jurors questionnaire. This questionnaire is designed to help simplify and expedite the jury selection process. You must give true and complete answers to all questions. Although some of the questions may appear to be of a personal nature, please understand that these questions will help the parties and the court to select a fair and impartial jury. Part of the selection process depends on your ability and the promise to follow the law as it is explained by the court. Thus, some of the question includes description of legal principle and asks whether you can consciously follow them. Okay, it says here, the defendant, Robert Sylvester Kelly, is charged with racketeering in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1962C and 1963 for his alleged role as leader of the enterprise. It is alleged that he have engaged in racketeering acts, including bribery, sexual exploitation of a child, not children, but of a child. That's one person, y'all. One person. Kidnapping and transportation of minors and other individuals for the purpose of engaging in illegal sexual activity, illegal coercion and enticement of individuals, and forced labor. Mr. Kelly is also charged with violation of the Mann Act, including the transportation of individuals, including a minor, still that one person, for the purpose of engaging in illegal sex activity and illegal coercion and enticement of individuals, including a minor, in violation of the Title 18 United States Code Section 2421A, 2422A, and B, and 2423A. Mr. Kelly has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. This is just a summary of the charges to give you some background of the case. The court will instruct the jury as to the elements of the crime charge and the applicable law at more appropriate time during trial. All right, here's the questionnaire. You ready, guys? Let me see what your answers you guys are saying. Okay, let me see what you say. The foundation of the case is a lie. How can we even expect a jury to be fair when the entire system is corrupt? Oh boy, network after this crap with Rob and Bill, I don't trust the process. Yes, don't get me mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Okay. Ashley says, sorry, Sylvia, my keyboard definitely was little and messed up a lot, making sense. Sorry. Talking about kidnapping, do they really know the meaning of kidnapping? I guess not, Candace. Guess not. They don't know the meaning of the kidnapping. Okay. You guys ready? All right. We're going to go to the next questionnaire. All right. Here's a questionnaire. First they're going to go ask a background question. It says the confidential jury questionnaire. Okay. They're going to put the juror's number on the side, whichever juror the number is. They're going to give each juror a number. And that juror has to stick by that number in everything that they write. Even if they have a question to the judge, they're going to put juror number 5 has this question, whatever, okay? Because the juror is going to be kept anonymous, okay? Okay, so, guys, my teeth is hurting. I gotta go to the dentist. I hate the dentist. All right, guys, y'all ready? Okay, guys, stop sending me message about what people are saying over there. I don't care. Please, I don't care. God, go on it. I don't care. Woosah. Yeah, woosah. Okay. First question, they're going to ask the background information of the individuals, right? Of the jurors, okay? First question is, what is your current age? You think you're going to tell the truth on that? Let me stop. Are you male, female, non-binary, or other? Okay, next one. Where do you currently live? County and neighborhood. How long have you lived there? Where did you live before that? Hey, it is a joke. Hey, Bentley. Good morning. Good afternoon, Bentley. It says here, how long have you lived there? Where were you born? Where were you raised? Where else have you lived, including neighborhood or any other foreign countries? Okay. So that's the question they're going to ask on that one. On the background. Okay. It says, do you own a home or rent your home? Are you currently checked which applies? Okay. Employed full-time, employed part-time, employed more than one job, self-employed, a homemaker, retired, a student, unemployed looking for a job, unemployed not looking for a work, disabled. Okay. Then number 12, it says, if you are currently a student, what is your area of study? Okay. And 13, if you are employed, describe your current occupation and job duty. Do not list name or location of employment. Oh, they don't say do not list name or employment. Okay. If you are currently retired, otherwise without a job, please write and complete information below about your last job. Okay, so we got that down. So it says, what type of jobs, what other types of jobs have you held throughout your life? I'm sorry. In your work, have you ever managed, direct, or supervised others? Yes or no? Yes. How many people have you managed, directed, or supervised? If yes, how many have you been a supervisor? Huh? How long? Oh, I'm sorry. How long? I'm saying how many. How long have you been a supervisor? Okay, 16. How far did you go in school? List degrees or certificates. 17. If you attended college or graduate school, what did you study? Then 18. Other than English, what language do you speak? 19. Would others describe you as open-minded or willing to listen or to assess different point views? Right? Where we at here, okay? Y'all, my teeth is bothering me. Oh, crap. I gotta go to freaking dentist. All right. Next one, it says, have you ever served in any branch of this armed service of the United States, including the military reserve, National Guard, or ROTC? Yes or no? If yes, please state the branch of service, how many years you served, the highest rank you attained, whether you are honorably discharged, and summarize any specific training you've received. Okay. Then the next question is, have you or any close family members ever been self-employed or own your own business? Yes or no? Without listing the name of people or businesses, describe the kind of business, what person owned, and how long. Okay, 22. In your personal life, what special skills, hobbies, or interests do you have, including foreign travel or membership in any club, group, organization, including civil, social, union, professional, fraternity, recreational, volunteer, or religious? 23. Are you presently a member of any church, synagogue, mosque, temple, or do you participate in any other religious organization? Yes or no? Do your religious belief affect your ability to sit in judgment of others? Yes or no? 24. What is your current relationship status? 25. Please describe your spouse / partner / significant other's occupation, job duty, the highest of education. Please do not list his place of employment. Okay. Do you have children? Yes or no? If yes, list the following for each. Please include your children you are currently raising or have raised, or if you are not if it's not your biological children. Okay, and here you have the age, first agenda, the age of living with you, yes or no, highest education, the type of occupational level in school, and do not list the name of employer or the school. Okay, I got that. Any questions, people? Let me go back and see if you guys got any questions before I move forward. Any questions? Hey, Bentley. Cam. Hey, Cam. Cam, this is basically the draft of the for the prospective juror. This is what the draft of the questionnaire that they're going to have to answer for jury duty for selection process. They're going to answer this question, and based on their answer, the defendant side and the prosecution side will make a decision of those who will move forward to the next process of the jury selection process, because they're supposed to be doing 500 people between March 15th and March 25th. That's about 10 days to interview 50 people a day or something like that. Some weird number. So that's what this is all about. Cam, any question? Okay. All right. So any question, anybody, before I go to the next step of these questionnaires? Anybody got any questions? Hold your peace or not. Tell me if you have any questions, guys. Okay. Driving your grandson home. Okay, Shay. Are you listening? Okay, guys. Okay, let's go ahead on to the next question. Any question? Peter Q, any question? Shannon? Shay? Latanya? Anybody have any question? I don't know, Cam. I don't know, Latanya. I don't know who he forced labor with. I don't know. These people coming up with all kind of shenanigans. Okay, you ready? Let me continue the questionnaires. All right. All right. The first question is the knowledge of the case and the people. Now you know this is where the lies are going to come. This is them. The questionnaire is asking them how much knowledge, how much information do you have about this case? How many people think these people are going to be truthful in this part? Okay, they might be truthful in the other part, but this part, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be truthful about this. Okay. Here's a question. The media has reported a number of things about this case. We are interested in what you may recall, if any. Whoa! Whoa, look at the statement, y'all. If any, did you see the statement, y'all? Okay, they said here, the media has reported a number of things about this case. We are interested in what you may recall, if any. Okay, here's number 27. 27 says, okay, the case for which you are summoned involves the defendant, Robert Sylvester Kelly. also known as R. Kelly. Have you read, seen, or heard anything about the case, the alleged crime, or people involved? Yes, no, sound familiar, but unsure. Lord have mercy, these people lied if they said they don't know, if they said no or sound familiar. They are lying. They better check that yes. Woo! Okay, next one said, if yes, please describe in detail what you recall reading, seeing, or hearing about the defendant, the alleged crime, the court proceedings, or the people involved, regardless of whether you believe this information is accurate or not. If you need additional space, please use the additional comment page at the end of this document. They better write a whole story behind this part of this questionnaire, because if they say they don't know nothing about, they're lying and the truth ain't in one. The truth ain't in there. Unless they're a 2-year-old or 12-year-old or just... What do you think? Hey, Dom. What do you think, people? What do you think? What do you think? You think they're going to be truthful? Kenyatta, I agree. I don't think none of them going to be truthful. I don't think they're going to be truthful at all. They're going to be lying dogs. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're going to act like they're going to be as vague as possible, telling their lie. Lie, 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 lie. How the white media portrayed this black man, yes, they all have been guilty already in the social media. And that's what I say. Judge is biased and the prosecutor is on the prosecutor's side. Okay, PDQ, you speak that word now, girl. Speak it. So, do you think they're going to be truthful in this part, y'all? I doubt it. I doubt it. Especially if they want to be on the case. They're going to lie, 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 lie like a rug. They're going to lie right there on that ground. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right. Question 29. Have you read, seen, or heard about Robert Kelly, also known as R. Kelly? Yes or no? Now these fools know, and then they got the nerve to put unsure. Okay. If yes, please describe in detail what you recall reading, seeing, or hearing about Robert Kelly, also known as R. Kelly. Your views and feelings about that information. Oh, Lord, here come the lies. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying. They won't want me on the jury. Okay, that is that part. Okay. All right. Here's another thing. Have you... Oh, now I drive my sister car, sleep in her house. Hey, Dom, we're on a different route right now. We're not talking about what people are saying. Sir, we're not discussing that on this side right here. We're focusing on this questionnaire. We could care less what's happening on the other side, okay? We're focused, laser focused. We're going to focus on this questionnaire. We got better things to do than pay attention to ignorance. Dom, what I just say? He said, my bad. Someone tried to pull me into it earlier and try to get me involved, and I'm not, I'm on a higher plane level. When they go low, I go high. So, okay. All right. Next question on the questionnaire. You ready, guys? Okay. Have you ever talked about or overheard discussion about any aspect of this case among friends, family, or coworker? Yes or no? Unsure. If yes, please describe what they talked about. Come on, y'all. Come on. They had a surviving R. Kelly. Y'all stop. Stop it. Stop it. Tell the truth and shame the devil. You know, you seen or heard something about this surviving R. Kelly. Somebody talked about it. You went to work. They was at the coffee counter talking about that show. They did 3 shows. How you not seen anything, heard anything? Are you living underneath a rock? Are you living underneath a rock? For you to be between the age 24 and 56 and have not heard about this case, you tell a lie. You are telling a big old face lie. All right, yeah, let's go to the next one. All right, now number 32. Have you ever read or posted opinion online related to this case or the people involved? Yes or no? If yes, please describe. This is why Steve was asking for the social media of these people, the names, so they could check the social media to see if they're lying about the answer to that question. Now, if the judge do not afford Steve that information, that is not. Amber, why don't they just flat out ask? Is this the official questionnaire? No, it's a draft. Do you see the word draft? Dom, it says draft. It's a draft, sir. Okay, Michael Avenatti did press conference. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Mary Over says, Sylvia, I hate to bring you bad news. Truth be told. Okay. Remove. Okay, I'm gonna see, Mary, you just got yourself blocked. You see? You just got yourself blocked. Now you can't come in here and say anything anymore. Mary, sad for you. So you just got yourself blocked for no reason at all. All you could have did just stayed in the bushes. Now you can't even say anything on the channel. Because you came in here with negativity, and I'm not having it. Because I'm over here minding my business, working with my people, and you came in here and want to talk negative, and I'm not having that, okay? Stay in the bushes, watch from the sideline. You have nothing to say in my channel. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Next questionnaire. Question on the questionnaire is okay, remember they asked, have you posted online and everything? Remember, and Steve requests for the information, you see, that was part of it. He wanted to see if the person had any social media, if they have any posting or anything. This would tell whether or not they're telling the truth, right? Thank you, Lady Queen Royale. You came on right on time. Thank you, Queen. All right. Next question. Okay, it says here, have you ever posted opinion online about the court proceeding? Yes or no? If yes, please describe. Do you think these people are going to tell the truth, y'all? That's why I believe the judge need to allow Steve to get the names of those so they could check their social media, because this answer will see whether or not they're being truthful. Because it's in the questionnaire. Why not? How are they going to verify whether or not these people answer this truthfully or not? Right? Okay. Let's go in and continue. All right. This case involved allegations related to an individual who is known publicly as a result of his profession in the music and entertainment business. Do you have any views or feelings about serving as a juror in a case where the defendant has been accused of a criminal conduct but can be described as a celebrity or public figure? Yes or no? If yes, what is your views and point? Do you think they're going to answer that one truthfully? Huh, guys, do y'all think they're going to answer that one truthfully? Huh? Do y'all think, Misfah, do you think going to be truthful on this one? All right, here's the next question. Number Number 35, it says the defendant is charged with leading an enterprise which is alleged to have engaged in conducts including bribery, kidnapping, sexual abuse, exploitation of minors, transportation of minors and other individuals for the purpose of engaging in illegal sexual activity, production of child pornography, and forced labor. These are only charges. Mr. Kelly is presumed innocent of these charges, and it is the government's burden to prove him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Is there anything about the nature of these charges in and of themselves what would interfere with your ability to fairly decide this case impartially in accordance with instruction of the court? Yes or no? Yes. If yes, please explain. Okay, next part, it says number 36. Do you have any specific views or feeling concerning laws involving the age of which individual under the age of 18 can or cannot consent to sexual activity with other individual? Yes. No. If yes, what is your view or opinion that would affect your ability to serve as fair and impartial jury? 37. The charges in this case involve allegation regarding exposure to one or more sexual transmitted disease. Is there anything about such allegation without more than you believe would affect your ability to serve as a fair and impartial juror? Okay, next question is your experience with an opinion about the criminal justice system. Ooh, child. Let me see what you guys have to say on this one. All right. Candace said hello, Miss Phil. Okay, you guys don't have anything else to say. Okay. We're at number 38. Okay. We're at 38. 38 states. Have you or your friend or family member ever been employed, trained, applied for work, or volunteer in any law enforcement agency, corrections, or a related field? Example, police, sheriff, FBI, jail, probation officer, private security, etc. Yes, for yourself. Yes, for your friend or family member, or no. If yes, without listing name of person, please indicate your relationship with that person, whether the job or nature of experience are the approximate dates. Okay. Next, 39. Have you or your friend or family member ever been employed by or volunteered in an aspect of a criminal defense work, including any public defender's office, legal aid, or with related support or advocacy group having to do with the rights of people charged with a crime? Yes, self. Yes, family or friend, or no. If yes, without listing name, please indicate what person, where, the job or nature of experience, and the approximate date. Okay. 40. Let me see. How many more we got? I see them. 40. Okay. We got 40. Okay. Any questions on that one? Let me see how many you guys got any questions. Okay. All right, guys. We keep going. Should we keep going, or do you want a break? Keep going, or you want a break? Hey, forensic guy. Hey, my buddy. All right, you ready, guys? Natanya, you ready? You ready, guys? You ready? Keep going. Okay, keep going. Okay, Candace said keep going. We're going to keep going. Okay, next question there is number 40. Number 40 states, have you or a friend or family member ever been employed by or volunteered in any aspect of the work of a prosecutor's office, including any related support or advocacy group? Self, yes. Yes for friends and family member, or no. If yes, without listing names, please indicate the person's relationship to you, the job or nature of experience, the location, and the approximate dates. Okay, that was 40. 41. Have you or a friend or family ever been accused of, charged with, or convicted of any crime, or been the subject of a criminal investigation? Yes, self. Yes, friend or family member. No. If yes, without listing name, please explain the nature of the charges, the approximate dates, who brought the charge, and the outcome. All right, number 42. Have you or your friend, hold on, guys, my mama calling me. Hold on. I'm going to get off the phone with her real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back on live and finish telling these people, and then I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Y'all, that was my mom. She was just telling me, she lives in Brooklyn, y'all. And she was just telling me she just saw it on the news about R. Kelly. Now, she's 72 years old, right? And she said she just opened up her phone. She saw it on her phone when she saw it on the news. She opened up her phone and they were talking about something about him owing child support. Look at this. My 72-year-old mother heard about this case. And she's a social media person. And she lives in Brooklyn. She's probably one of those people. I told her if she gets chosen, please help them out. Let me stop. I did. But anyway, let me finish. I'm crazy, right? We could count on my mama giving them a hard time. If she's on that jury, Rob is going to be found not guilty. Now, I'm not going to tell him my mama's name. So let me stop. But anyway, guys, let's do this. Let's finish reading this. We are on number 42, right? We're on number 42. Hey, Jay. Hey, forensic guy. We talked already. I spoke with you. Okay. All right, let's go back into 42. Oop, 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 oop. No, 42. Come on now. 42. Okay, it says, have you heard? Okay, have you or a family or you have you a friend or a family member have ever been accused of a sexual harassment? Yes, yourself. Yes, family or friend member. Friend or family member. No, if yes, without listing names, please explain the nature of the allegation, an approximate date, and the outcome. All right, number 43. Have you or a friend or family member have ever been the victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or sexual assault? No, sexual harassment, sexual abuse, or sexual assault. Yes, self. Yes, friend or family member. No, if it's yes, list without listing the names, please explain. Okay, now number 44. How many questions they have there? Let's see. I think I need to go faster with these questions, huh? Oh, Jesus, this is 101 question, y'all. Okay, let me go fast. I'm not gonna be that slow. Okay, 40. Who's that? 43 or 44? No, 44. Where's that? 44. Have you been a victim of any other violent crime, or do you have anyone who has been a victim of a violent crime? Yes, yourself. Yes, friend or family. No. If yes, list the names. Without listing names, please explain who the victim was, when and where the crime occurred, what happened, whether you or your friend/family member received medical treatment as a result of the crime, whether anyone was arrested or convicted. If so, what was the outcome of the case was, or what, if any, the effects of the experience you has had on you. Okay. Number 45, have you or any members of your family or anyone close to you ever testify as a witness in court or in a disposition, or have you been subpoenaed to testify? Yes, yourself. Yes, friend or family members. Yes, no. If yes, without listing the name, explain. Please explain. Number 46, would that experience affect your ability to be fair or impartial in this case? Yes or no? Yes. If yes, please explain. Number 47, have you ever been involved or do you expect to become involved in any legal action or dispute with a government agency, or have you had any financial interest in such a dispute? Yes or no? Yes. If yes, please explain. If you answer yes on question 47, if there's anything that about the experience that would affect your ability to be fair or impartial juror in this case, yes, no. If yes, please explain. Number 49, have you ever or anyone had or has anyone you know been or ever involved in providing the government with information of a criminal investigation? Yes. No. If yes, without listing name, please explain the circumstance and who was involved. All right, number 50. Have you or your close friend or family member have ever been in prison? Yes, self. Yes, friends or family. No. If yes, answer without listing name, please explain. 51. Have you ever taken a course or worked in the field of sexual abuse counselor, law, criminal justice, criminology, or a related area? Yes, no. If yes, please explain. Have you ever known anyone, including yourself, who is a victim of sexual assault, homicide, or act of violence? How can you be a victim of homicide? That means you will be dead. Okay. Other acts of violence that require medical treatment or counseling? Yes or no? If yes, please explain. All right, number 53. Do you, anyone, or in your household or close friend own a gun? Yes or no? If yes, please state your relationship with that person. Do not list the name, but rather respond or example. Wives, friend, how many and what type of firearms? Number 54. Do you have any friends or family members who have ever been lawyers, judge, law clerk, or otherwise involved in a legal field? Yes. No. If yes, without Listing name, please explain. Have you or a family member or close friend ever practiced law in the area of criminal defense or prosecution? Yes, you. Yes, friend/friend, family/friend. No. If yes, please explain. Number 56. Do you have an opinion about lawyers? What affects your ability to be fair or impartial? Yes. No. If yes, please explain. 57. Have you, a family member or close friend, ever filed a complaint with the police or law enforcement agency against anyone? Yes. No. If yes, please describe the circumstance surrounding the complaint. Have you or anyone close to you ever had a positive or negative experience involving the police or any law enforcement agency? Yes. No. If yes, without listing name, please explain. 59. Do you read any books, blogs? Yeah, that's a lie right here. Social media site or any other website about celebrities or crime, including sexual abuse or assault, or watch or listen to any television program, movie, podcast, or documentary of a celebrity or crimes, including sexual abuse and sexual assault, or just criminal justice system? Yes. No. If yes, please list them. Surviving R. Kelly, put it down, y'all. Number 60, have you ever served a jury before? Yes, no. If yes, please list the civil case or criminal case. Have you ever served in state court jury, federal court jury, or in a grand jury? Without listing the name of parties or what type of case you ever serve as a jury. Example, auto accident, burglary. Okay. Were you ever the foreman? Yes or no? If yes, how many times? Did you ever reach a verdict? Yes or no? If no, what happened? The defendant in a criminal case is presumed innocent at all stages of the trial and is not required to present any defense. The government required to prove the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt on each charge. Regardless of what the law says, if chosen to sit on a jury, do you have any issues or thought regarding those legal standards? Yes, no. If yes, explain. The defendant is in a criminal case has an absolute right not to testify, regardless of that right and what the law says. What impression or opinion do you have of a defendant if he or she does not testify in the trial? 63. Do you believe that the police or law enforcement are likely to tell the truth? No. Then other witnesses? Yes, no, yes, please explain your views. 64. Do you believe that police or law enforcement officers are likely to lie other than other witnesses? Yes, no, if yes, please explain your views. Number 65. Regardless of your opinion, you will be instructed by the judge that the member of the law enforcement who testify on trial are not in or of themselves to be considered more or less truthful than the witness who testify on trial, who are not members of the law enforcement. Regardless of your opinions on the subject, will you be able to follow instruction? Yes, no. If no, explain why. 66. If selected to serve as a juror, you will be instructed that Mr. Kelly and his counsel do not have an obligation to present any evidence at all at trial, including after the government rests its case. Do you accept this principle, and will you be able to apply it if selected to serve in the jury? Yes, no. If no, please explain. One or more government witness may testify they participated in crimes. The witness may have a criminal history and may be testifying pursuant of agreement with the government immunizing him or her from prosecution. Use of such witness is lawful. Do you have feelings about a witness who was granted immunity, such as from prosecution, that would make it difficult for you fairly and impartially to consider the testimony of or render a guilty verdict based on the testimony of such witness? Yes or no? If yes, please explain. It is the law that the testimony of a single witness, including a witness who has received immunity from prosecution, can be sufficient to convict the defendant of charged crime. If the jury find the testimony of that witness establish proof beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you have any opinion or belief about the law or a witness who have received immunity that will prevent you from applying the rule of law? Yes? No? If yes, please explain. The law provides that the government can, once it demonstrate probable cause to believe that the crime has been or will be committed upon, will be committed, obtain authorized from cart or search premises or electronic media to obtain evidence, including but not limited to email, text messages, video recording, letters, and financial information and other materials information. Do you have any particular feeling about this law and would affect your ability to evaluate the evidence fairly and impartial? Yes? No? If yes, please explain. All right. Anybody have any question? Let me see what you guys are saying. All right. Let's see. If had something negative, they couldn't say his money is frozen due to the case. Raven, you're late. Carolyn, you're late. Any question, y'all? We're at 70. Any questions so far? We're almost done. We got about 31 questions left. Any question? Okay, I'm going to continue. All right, 70. Under the law, the facts are for the jury to determine, and the law is for the judge to determine. You are required to accept the law as a judge explains it to you, even if you do not like the law or disagree with it. And you must determine the facts according to those instructions. Would you have any difficulty following judge's instruction? Yes or no? If yes, explain. 71. Under the law, the question of punishment, if any, should not enter your deliberation. Would you have any difficulty following the rule? Yes or no? If yes, explain. 72. Under the law, emotions such as sympathy, bias, or prejudice must not enter into the deliberation of the juror as to whether the guilt of the defendant has been proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Would you have a difficulty following the rule? Number 73. Do you have any views about people of other race or ethnicity that would affect your ability to fair and impartial juror? Yes or no? Media and the internet. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. Here it is. What publicity publicly known person do you most admire and why? What publicly known person do you least admire? Why? How often do you make it a point to follow the news? Is it every day? Most every day? Almost every day? Several times a week? Several times a month? Never. Which source do you regularly rely on for news? Please check the following correspondent for your regular source: television, newspaper, radio, internet, social media, YouTube, podcast, magazine, personal conversation, or other. List other sources. Please list the name of regular news source. Wall Street Journal, New York Times, New York Post, I'm sorry, CNN, Fox News, Vision, etc. I was just thinking about, like people that watch YouTube, would they put Infamous Silvio or would they put DJ Tyson? I just started thinking about it. Okay. What books, if any, have you recently read? I bet you they read Jim Daragagis. I bet you. What magazine have you regularly read? Do you regularly read? read. What is your favorite book and why? What is your favorite television show? Ooh, who are your favorite music artists or group? What is your favorite internet site? Vlogs, podcasts, or social media site? How often do you tweet, blog, podcast, or post comment on the internet? Every day, almost every day, several times a week, several times a month. Never, okay? Do you have your own blog? Do you have your own blog or blog or YouTube channel, podcast, or do you contribute to any blog or YouTube channel or blog or podcast site? Yes or no? If yes, without mentions, you don't have to list the name of the blog. Just explain the nature of the blog. Okay, here we go. At number 87. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. All right, hold on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. You guys are not saying anything. Okay. All right, I should be finished by 6:30. Those who watch the football game. All right. Number 87. It says, if you are selected as a juror in this case, the judge will instruct you to avoid all media coverage and not to go on the internet with regards to this case. For the purpose, you will be forbidden from reading newspaper article, watching news report about this case, Googling this case, blogging, vlogging, tweeting, podcasting, or otherwise posting comments on social media sites, etc. Do you have any reservation or concern about your ability or willingness to follow the instruction? Yes, no, yes, please explain. They need a long line for that one. All right. If there is anything about the nature of the charges or the facts of the case as they have been explained to you thus far that would affect your ability to serve as a juror in this case, yes or no? If yes, please explain. If you were selected to serve on this jury, would you consider or respect the views of other jurors, even if their views are different from yours, in accordance to the court instruction before making your decision? Yes or no? If yes, please explain. Or no, please explain. Is there anything that you would like to discuss privately with the judge or attorneys? Yes or no? 91. Please review the list of name and organization following page and then answer the final question. Are you familiar with any individual organization name on this list? Yes, no, or unsure. If yes, unsure, indicate who you know and may know and how you are or may be familiar with them. Okay, here's the organization, y'all. Please review the names of the following if you are familiar with any of these individual organizations. Please check yes on the question on the previous page. Indicate they're who you know and the nature of your relationship. Insert judge, attorney, judge, witness, group, or organization location listed here provided. They didn't put the organization here yet, y'all. All right, here we go. Scheduling. Here we go. This is an old one, so it's not happening. But this proceeding is expected to begin on July 7th in approximately 4 weeks. So you see right now, the court is going to last about 4 weeks, guys. Okay. Anybody that's telling you that it's going to last 8 weeks to 12 weeks. That's a lie. It says approximately 4 weeks. Approximately. Could be less. Okay? All right. The court will last approximately and gives you time every day, Monday through Friday, no weekends. There are breaks in between for every 90 minutes, an hour for lunch. You hear that? So every 90 minutes they sitting in the courtroom, you're going to get a break. And then you're going to get 1 hour of lunch. Okay? Do you have any difficulty reading and understanding or speaking English? Yes or no? If yes, if so, please explain. Do you wish to apply to the court to be excused on the ground that jury services in this case would be a serious hardship to you? Yes, no. And if yes, please explain your circumstance. Do you have any personal, family, or professional obligation that you feel would seriously interfere with your ability to focus and concentrate as a juror in this case? Yes, no, unsure. If yes, please explain. Does employer pay you for time missed as a regular juror service? Yes, no, unsure. If you are unsure, please find out before you return to the court jury selection. Do you have any condition, disability, or need that will require special consideration or accommodation while you are at court? Yes or no? If yes, please explain. 97. Do you have difficulty hearing? Not corrected by the hearing aid? Yes or no? Do you have trouble seeing even with glasses? Yes or no? Are you taking medication regularly? Yes or no? Do you have any medication affects your memory or concentration? Yes or no? Is there anything else not covered in this questionnaire that you believe is relevant to your ability to be fair and impartial that you would like the attorney or court to know? Yes, no, yes. If yes, please explain. And that's the end, y'all. What do you think, guys? What do you think about this? What do you think? You said question 87? Let me go see what question 87 was. Hold on. She asked if Miss Sylvia was question 87. Okay, let's see. Question 87. Let's go look at question 87. Question 87 asks, all right, question 87 says, if you are selected as a juror in this case, the judge will instruct you to avoid all media coverage and not to go on the internet with regards to this case for any purpose. That is, you will be forbidden from reading newspaper article, watching news report in this case, Googling in this case, blogging, tweeting, podcasting, or otherwise posting comment on social media. Do you have any reservation or concern about, Mitzvah? It ain't happening. They lying if they say they're not going to do it. It ain't happening, Mitzvah. Red Bunny, I don't like reading. Remember I told you I don't like reading at all, but they forced me to do it. I had no students in the class who was willing to read. They all hit Nakia's getting marked absent. Mitzvah's getting marked absent because Mitzvah come in late and she didn't come in for class. She come in late and all of a sudden she gonna come and ask questions. Mm-hmm. You don't like reading either. Then the thing is, they be having so much paperwork to read. They have already seen on the You was hitting the kid, but you ain't come and read. When I ask about reading, you ain't say nothing. My student sucks. Yeah, Mitzvah. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Yeah, y'all. This case is not going to be fair and impartial. I'm sorry. There's not a juror on this earth that has not heard about this case. Unless they live in another country. Yep, they're gonna lie big time in the questionnaire. Yep, Latanya, you sure are. They're gonna lie. They're gonna lie like a rug, trying to act like they don't know what's going on in the case. They're gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Sure are. Yes, they are. Little liars, little liars. Tell them they're gonna bust hell wide open lying, saying they never heard the case. They better tell the truth. They better tell the truth. If it's on that questionnaire, what makes them? Why can't the judge okay them for them to know who it is to see if they lie about the answer, right? What do you think, y'all? Yep, it is going to be something, y'all. This is a time when we need to be praying, fasting, and praying right before we need to be fasting and praying now, but even before the case goes to trial. Hey, Wish, welcome back. Yeah, they're supposed to be interviewed, Misfa. They're supposed to be interviewed by both sides. This is just a questionnaire there to wean out some of the people. So it's not fair. It is not fair. Oh, Father, help Robert, please, dear Lord. Just keep hope alive, y'all. I believe that, Father, this is a time for us to really, really, really believe. Excuse me. Just almost choking my spit. Oh, Father, 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 Father. Can you do a recap? Wish. Oh, gosh. Wish wants me to do a recap. Somebody who's in the classroom, come and click the thing, y'all, so somebody could come in and give her a recap. Okay, what I did read, Wish, I was reading the questionnaire for the jury. So what you could do is go back and read the questionnaire because it's 101 question. I read every single one of the question. I started off with the asking everyone who has heard of the case and all that. You know, I did a little pop-up question to everyone, you know, just to see the amount of people who have seen Surviving R. Kelly, those who have not seen them. I took a poll, and from my understanding, I asked everyone who have seen, heard, or even thought about or something to put a 6. The majority of people in the chat, those who answered, they also had 6. I had the most 6 out of everything. So that's what happened. And then after that, I started reading the questionnaire and just going by each question, so to see if these people would tell the truth in this questionnaire, and also trying to help you to understand why Steve asked for reconsideration based on the questionnaire and based on what to see if these people are going to tell the truth, you know, so he can verify and go into the social media of those potential jurors to see if they do have a presence in social media. Because some of the thing that's going to be required on this case is for them not to even blog or go into social media, do a Google search or whatever. But the problem is there's no way for them to control that. There's no way for the judge to even control that. So to me, it's going to be so unfair. It's going to be so unfair. You know? That's what's going to happen. It's going to be so freaking unfair. Because they're going to lie. They're going to lie just to be on the jury. just praying that it will balance out on this side, because if we could just get one juror to say not guilty, somebody who's going to be strong in their belief in a fair trial. Yeah. And it's not, let me tell you something. The judge is not going to be able to control them having a phone, because everybody has a phone, even if they lie and say they don't. It's going to be unfair. It's unfair. He's already stepping in an unfair territory. This is why we need God, and that's why we have to put it out, y'all, because they're watching this. They do. I'm telling you, even the older one, Mitzvah. Because my mom, she was just telling me just now. She's 72 years old. She said it went across her cell phone. The news just popped up on her phone. So if you have a phone, unless you're 90, 100 years old, you know this stuff is going on. Come on. The voters are the average voters between age 24 and 56. Gucci, I could care less about that Super Bowl. No team of mine is in it, so I don't care. I could care less, Gucci, about some Super Bowl. So it's already a fair. And that's why I was telling you guys to push the stuff out that you guys are seeing. The positive news about Robert, push it out. Guys, flood the social media world before they get chosen. So while they're looking at their phone, something will pop up. We need that. We need that. Yeah, my 94-year-old uncle knows more about the media and news than me. You're right. You're right, Wish. I say unless you're 100, not every 99-year-old don't know. Yeah, you're right. So we gotta pray, guys. We gotta pray. We got to pray. Oof. Y'all, I almost fell out this chair. Ow, I just hurt my toe too. Ow. Ow. Yeah, good design. I'm gonna go back to praying in the morning. Every live that I'm doing, I'm gonna pray Robert's prayer, and I'm going to go on a fast, at least do a weekly fast. That's what I'm gonna do. We're losing some people in the live where it was at 70 something. Now we're going back down. But you don't watch football? I don't watch this. I do watch football, but I'm not really interested in the Super Bowl. So I'm just gonna but I know the number's gonna go down because a couple of people watching the sports. Guys, we have to start praying for Robert. We really do. We have to pray. We have to pray, because that's the only thing that's gonna that's concrete that will help Robert is prayer. Because we have so many people, so many things coming against him. You have the judge, you have Surviving R. Kelly show, you have social media limited on us, and oh dear Father, just help him, please, Father. Yeah. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. I had something stuck in my teeth and I had to try to get a dental floss and get it out. I don't like nothing stuck in my teeth. It's hurt. Sorry about that. I ate some chicken and it was stuck in my teeth. I don't like that stuff. But let's see. Yeah, we definitely have to pray for Robert. We definitely have to stand in the gap for him. Because if you poll people out there in the street, they're all operating in their opinion and what they have heard on the news. They haven't done any homework. They haven't. I have friends who the first thing they bring about is Aaliyah. That's the first thing they talk about is Aaliyah. Talking about, oh, he married Aaliyah. But my question to everyone is, okay, if he married Aaliyah back then, why didn't they file a case against him about the marriage to Aaliyah? Why everybody turn a blind eye then, if that's the thing they want to use? Why did he not get charges brought upon him? And there is a statute of limitation on that. So you can't bring up that crime now. Oh, they didn't bring up that crime, but they did brought up the bribery. Isn't there a statute of limitation on bribery too? Isn't there a statute of limitation? I thought the only thing they don't have a statute of limitation on is murder, and then they just recently changed the law for sexual act. But prior to that, sexual acts was a limitation on that. Yeah. But that's that's it for me today. I'm gonna go back. I don't know, Miss January. That's always that. What's the statute of limitation for what? The statute of limitation for marriage or what is the statute of limitation? That's the amount of time that somebody could come back for you on a crime that supposedly you committed. If they don't do it by a certain time, that means they can't come after you. Like, for example, say, I'm going to just give you an example. So say the law says that you cannot prosecute somebody who stole an item, right? Say 15 years down the road, you learn that John stole your diamond ring, and you only have like 5 years to set the lawsuit against John, right? John did it in 1995, and you just decided to file a case against John for stealing your you decided to press charges on John for stealing your ring back in 1995. You can't press it. You should have pressed it in 2000 because that was your time, your 5 years limitation on that particular crime. That's what statute of limitation. There's a limited amount of time that you can come prosecute or have somebody charged for a particular crime that's old. See, they made sex crimes not they made it on, like the time frame to be unlimited, I think, after a certain age or something like that. It's a new law that just occurred. Murder was the only one that didn't have a time limit, because somebody's dead, you could still file lawsuit. I mean, not lawsuit, but criminal charges for conviction on death, but not anything else until recently. Sex crime, like rape, uh, underage, having sex with a minor, stuff like that. Any questions? So, any questions, people? Hold on, I got a message. Hold on. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to have to leave. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, you're welcome, PDQ. I'm sorry I didn't ask the question correctly. What's the statute of limitation on annulment of a marriage? I don't think there's a statute of limitation. I know there's a time frame for annulment. If you have to do it within the year of being married for the marriage to be dissolved. I mean, as considered never happened. But there's some guidelines. I know one is that you should have not consummated the marriage, meaning that if you marry somebody and you within, I think, the first 3-6 months, if you hadn't had sex with that person, that marriage could become annul. So usually marriage include you consummating. Consummating is you have sex in the marriage. So if you hadn't had sex, you can consummate. You can dissolve that marriage as if you never got married. So that is one of the requirements of or having a false marriage or having things that was not true in the marriage. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to that law. I don't know all of it. Hey, LaFell. Hey, K. Nicole. Wish. But that is the so I don't know the statute of limitation, but I know with an annulment, the marriage has to be dissolved before the year or 6 months or something like that, which occurred. And there is no law against because remember, when you annul a marriage, remember we talked about it, it means it never happened. It does not exist in that it's wiped out. It never happened. So you cannot have a crime of something that never happened. That's what an annulment is. It never happened. It's like it just wiped out. It's not even in your mind, no matter what you think. So that's why every time somebody says, "Oh, he married Aaliyah," he didn't. According to annulment law, it never happened. So he never married her. No matter what people think, "Oh, he married her." No, he didn't. You could say no, he did, because he didn't. That's what the law says. Annulment is it didn't happen. So that's why they cannot. I don't even think that's a strong case. I think they just throwing the kitchen sink at him and seeing what stick and what does not stick. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're still trying to find stuff. They're giving all these proffers. You know what a proffer is? Offers for the cases and things like that. For someone to give some information on the case and then they have immunity. You know what I mean? Immunity in the case. Certain people were offered things to give their testimony, given like like Demetrius may have been given something, and they tell him that he won't be prosecuted for the thing he tells. So that's why they're asking those questions and the questionnaire, because they probably gave a lot of people some immunity so they can catch Robert Sylvester Kelly. But here's the deal: if they get on that witness stand and then the cross examination finds that they lying, ooh, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. If they found the court in a lie, I feel sorry for them. They wish they're not using the marriage as a part of the case. They're using the process of getting that ID as part of the case. They're saying the bribery part, but that's going to be hard to choose. Remember, it's just an accusation, and most likely is going to be found not guilty on that one. So I wouldn't even worry about that one. Can you turn the light for me? So that part, I don't even worry about that case, but that part of the case. Hey, miss. Hi, maintenance. Thank you, darling. No, it ain't. Looks like it. Dallas, could you bring me a bag? Okay. Trash bag, please, because I gotta get a trash. Sorry, guys. Sorry. She smelled good. Dallas just came in here. She's lit up the whole space, making it smell pretty, like perfumey. But I doubt it, because remember, they just throwing out everything and hoping something sticks. Something's gonna stick to this. You know what I'm saying? Something's gonna stick. Remember when in Tasha K's thing, she said that they offered him, listen to this, they offered Robert, hey, Passionate Rose, they offered him 3 years and to be listed as a sex offender. 3 years. Now, supposedly you got an airtight case that you're going to give him 3 years. 3 years is almost nothing, because you're already serving. You only have to serve 85% of it, right? So if he's in jail until for 2 years, that's way than half. That's more than 50% of the 3. So he already would have already served it if he served 2 years, because half of 3 years is a year and a half, right? A year and 6 months, that's 50%. And if you add on 30 more percent, he already served it, y'all. If he's still in jail in July, he would have already served the 2 years term, and most likely he is going to be let out. Because if they're offering 3 years and to be registered as sex offender, they offered him not once, 3 times, according to Tasha K's reporting. 3 times he was offered that. So that's telling you something about this case. You're going from 100, what did they say? He was going to get like 100 something years in jail or something like that. And now you're only given 3 years. So your case is weak. Your case is pretty weak. So what do you guys think? What's your opinion on this? We're just giving our opinion. You got a bunch of criminals. You got some people who is trying to get this man's money. It's all been about money. People feel you have disgruntled employees who felt that they're supposed to get some of his money. And you have them didn't say anything for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden, now they're no longer around. They can't work for him and all this kind of stuff. All these accusations come about from people. When they were there, they never said anything. But you wait till you no longer work there. And all of a sudden, you got everything to say. Lisa, you said Feds 2 for 1. Feds 2 for 1. I think he will get time served. He shouldn't. But here's the thing, Wish. Here's the sad thing, right? Here's the sad thing. He has spent almost 2 years in jail, right? On just accusations. Hey, Rita. But 2 years on just accusation. He has not even gone to trial, but he has spent almost 2 years in jail. That's not right. They're trying to break him. I mean, he has nothing to lose now. Because look, they offered him 3 years, right, when it first happened. He's in jail almost 2 years. In the feds, you spend most 85% of your time, right? The offer was 3 years. What do you think? I don't blame him. I wouldn't register as no sex offender either. I don't care. I wouldn't register if you pay me. I wouldn't. And I think the only thing that he would be found guilty of would be probably the tax stuff, all this extra stuff. I doubt it. Yeah, that's exactly what Wish, you're right. I know that, but knowing how the system works, they would make it look like they gotta win even with all the bogus charges. Yep. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna end up convicting him for the tax stuff. I guarantee you that's what it's gonna boil down to. Money. The tax stuff. He's gonna get. My question is why Demetrius didn't write his book when Aaliyah was alive. Thank you, Latanya. Thank you. Why didn't he write the book? And you see, every single freaking body wrote a book. Everybody wrote a book. Lisa, wait it out and they will release. Yeah, they ain't got no choice but to release them. Especially if they try to push it up onto 3 years, they're gonna release them because that's what they were asking. They put them in jail for 3 years. And it's sad. It's sad. But you know what? I believe that there's something God wanted out of Robert during his moment of peaceful time with him. I wouldn't sign up either. That means he can't do concert. If he signed up as a sex offender, he can't be around anyone. He can't be around anywhere. He would have to sit in the house as a hermit. And that's not fair to him. He can't even get on a plane. Everything would have to be private, Not fair. Because there's kids all over. He couldn't live near a school, couldn't live near anything having to do with children. Yep. Not true. He wouldn't be able to be around 18 and under, but concert would. No. Dom. If the arena is close to a school, if their kids that walk near a school or anywhere in the arena, they're not going to allow him to have a concert near anything that's close to a school. That's a known fact. I don't care if it's a concert. If that concert within a certain amount of feet from a school, he will not be able to have that concert. And most places, schools are close by. It don't matter if it's 21 and over in that concert thing. He cannot even come near. He can't even drive past it. Did you know that? Everywhere they have to be a certain amount of feet away, especially a concert. And if a child sneaks into the concert, he done. If they let a 16-year-old get in that concert like they have been letting them, he's done. He's done. Even if the concert said 18 and above. It said 18 and above in the concert now, and supposedly kids got into his concert. Underage females got in there. What makes you think they're going to allow that? Because that's what they're saying. At his concert, there were 16-year-olds. My question is, why are they trying to make Aaliyah speak from the grave? In my opinion, she and his mom are watching over him from the heaven skies. Yep. Hey Sylvia, did you see One Pop's live last night? No, I did not. I did not see. I don't watch too many people's stuff. I don't. Not because I don't like them. It's just because yesterday I was at a funeral. There was no way I would stay up to watch anybody's YouTube. Sorry. I had just got home. I had traveled far from South Carolina, and I was tired, so I didn't watch anybody's live. Nope, sure didn't. I rarely watch anybody else's live. Unless somebody send me something, and then that's how I watch. Most bloggers don't get a chance to see other people's stuff. Because, life happens. You got your own stuff going on. The only person's live I really get on is Randa's. If I'm not on hers, I don't go on anybody else. I just, stay in my lane. They will be the ones to send them there. Yeah. This one was interesting. Okay. Okay, Kim. What was it about? What did she say? What did she say, Kim? You want to come on the live and tell us what she said? Here's a click that link, and then you can come in and tell us what it was about. Do you remember the lady name? I think it's either was putting out stuff about how people were doing our Kelly. She was something else that she should check it out. Huh? I don't understand the statement, Kim. You said, do you remember a lady name? I think it's either was putting out stuff about how people was doing our Kelly. She has something else that you should check out. It's interesting. What lady? What lady? I really don't want to stay online because I would have called someone's name out. What's your number? Let me give you a little insight about it. Somebody put my number in there. Let's see. Do you guys remember? Okay, 444 1957. Okay, that's my number. All right, that's the number to call in. Latanya, you said that was good. What was good? The live? I guess the room is going to be full of ladies now because the Super Bowl is about to start, and half of the ladies don't even watch it. Well, I watch Super Bowl, but nobody's my team, so I'm not watching it. I'm driving while trying to call. I'll call. Okay. Okay. The number is 470-444-1957. Number again is 470-444-1957. One more time. It's 470-444-1957. That's the number. Hi, you just reached the Infamous Sylvie show. How may I help you?
Hey, Sylvia, how you doing? This is Kim.
Hey, Kim, how are you?
I am wonderful. Well,
you know you live, right? You know you live, right?
It don't matter. I don't care.
Okay.
I just listen to people commentary. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know anybody, so I don't care.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was interesting last night. It was some lady. I think her name was Shayna, not the one that Blue Moon is having problems with. Some lady, she had started writing stuff about people like Larry and what they're doing to R. Kelly. She put out some very interesting stuff about what Dana and Demetrius and everybody else was doing to Rob. And for the women's going to be testified in court against that. You should go check it out. If you look at it, don't just start looking at it when you see Sandra come on the live.
So, what is it? I mean, I think you're gonna give me a breakdown of it.
I know, but you know how that get on there.
Kim, you're supposed to be giving me a breakdown. That's why I asked you for a breakdown.
I know.
It's Tanya. Tanya, you ready to give me a breakdown because Kim's not doing a good job with the breakdown here, Tanya.
I know, but you know how he'll get online and start trying to look up people, and it's something about they were supposed to be at the door carding people and not letting people in that wasn't 18 and over, but they were sneaking people in, and something about that they raped this girl, and then they was like telling.
Can we say allegedly, because I don't want anybody saying
allegedly,
that. Allegedly.
That's why I wanted to talk to you alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they supposedly raped. Who's supposed to have been raped? The female.
Uncle Ruckus.
Oh.
Uncle Ruckus and Demetrius Smith and two other guys.
Really?
I think I know who she's talking about, but I'm not gonna call a name.
So where is this stuff found at? She just showed it on her show?
Well, she done it on live last night. She was on live. Well, I ain't gonna say last night. It was this morning.
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me get my phone here. See if I can. And you said start off where after who?
Sandra. That lady Sandra comes on.
Okay, hold on.
Because at the beginning, Papoose be talking about some lady named I don't forgot her name.
Oh, somebody just send it to me. Hold on. Oh, I see it. I see the paper article. Okay, who is this person? Levels of Truth 77717. Is that
the latest one that she done? It's the last one she done. It was last night. Well, this morning. She didn't get off live about 5 o'clock.
Oh, 7 hours, Lord Jesus. Okay, somebody just told me start at. Hold on, somebody just sent it to me just now. They told me to start at. Hold on a second. Okay, somebody just told me be careful. Okay, somebody just told me be careful on this. Okay, I'm confused. Somebody just told me to be careful. And then I got a message in here saying, okay, they're saying be careful not to play it. So is there something I'm not supposed to see on this? I'm not here.
I mean, it was live. She hadn't took it off. It was her.
No, I'm saying they're saying what could be incriminating against Robert.
Well, then you just listen to it yourself.
Okay.
On your own.
Okay.
Yeah. I think someone told Randa to go watch it.
Okay, somebody just told me to start at 2 hours and 16 minutes and 49. Let me see this. Hold on a second. This is weird. Okay, hold on. 2 hours. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm just playing something that is on her YouTube, and it's not my. This is for informational purposes only. So I'm just gonna say that out here. Okay. So did they do some facts finding on this, or is it somebody's just opinion?
Well, it's somebody's opinion.
Okay, so there's no facts.
I was hoping you would search it up. The lady that wrote it, I mean, it's public to everybody, but I don't know how they got it, but I said, well, maybe Sylvia will get it, you know?
Okay, someone told me don't play it. Okay, I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna review it first before I stop playing it. Okay. I'm gonna because I got 2 people just told me don't play it. Okay. I'm not gonna play it because I don't know what it's all about. So I'm gonna have to listen to it myself and then make a determination. I can't play it until I find out what it is. Because I don't want anything.
That's what I'd rather for you to do anyway.
Okay. I got.
All right,
I got 2 people, 3 people just told me don't play it. Okay, so I'm gonna listen. Not gonna be hard-headed.
Okay.
All right, but thank you for the information. Right. Thank you for calling.
All
right.
I'm gonna put your earrings in.
Okay, it says here. Okay, they said it was an article back in 2019. Oh, okay. There's an article from back in 2019. Okay. Leave it alone. Okay. All right, Michael, I'll leave it alone. Now, Michael's telling me to leave it alone. Everybody tell me leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, guys, if you want to see it, go to One Papooses Live and go and check it out. But I am told not to play it. I've been told several times not to play it, so I'm going to leave it. Okay. They say not to play it. Everybody say not to play it. I'm not going to play it. Let's see. I think I heard something about it a year ago. Okay, on Devo's channel, it says Sylvia. It was about okay. It talks about Baltimore girls as well. Yes, Sylvia, that's the article. Okay. Look, she told me no, Sylvia. Look at 3132 said no. Okay, I won't play it, people. Okay, I won't play it. I'll stay on the right track. Yep, I guess got a message. Stay on the safe side. Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna go there. Okay. Let's go back to our topic. What was I talking about? What was I talking about before? What was I talking about, y'all? What was I talking about? What was I talking about before? What was I talking about? What was I talking about before we started talking about that? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, we were talking about praying for Robert, but definitely go and check it out. Okay, hold on. Thank you for calling. This is Infamous Sylvia. How may I help you?
I think you should play that.
Oh, I can't play it, Jason. I can't. I got to check it out first. I don't want to play it on my channel until I check it out first.
Oh, okay. Think you should play it, right?
I'll play it. Let me listen to it first before I go on my channel and play it. Okay. If somebody else played it, why don't people can go straight to her live and watch it from there. Okay. I'm gonna watch it from her channel and before I even put anything in on this side.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Bye, Jason. Bye, Jason. The plea they offered him. Oh, yeah, we were talking about the plea. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Lisa, for reminding me what I was talking about. Yeah, the plea that they offered Robert was between 3 years to... we were talking about the sex offender thing. Okay. He would have to register as a sex offender. We talked about how he would have to serve, do 85% of whatever the plea agreement is. So he would have already served it, because he's almost at the 2-year mark, right? 2 year would be the full 85% of the case, because 50% would be a year and a half, right? And then another 30%. Yeah, he would have already gotten, once 2 years up, I probably would be like October or something that will be totally done with 85%, something like that. Not even October. Okay, read your brief message. Okay, hold on. She said, read her brief message. Hold on, let me read it. All right, it says, what? What? Okay, it says some from 96 supposed to testify that Ruckus and a few others had gone to tell they were the ones having sex with the girls and wasn't asking for ID. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. So guys, you know me, I don't like to put stuff out there unless I have proof. I have proof of something. I mean, if I have proof reading it from something else, then I'll do it. So, in the article is from, oh, who is this young lady, y'all? Who is this person? I have to read this offline and then I'll let you guys huh? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to read this and then tell you guys about it. Let me read it first. I'm gonna read it first and then tell you guys about it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna read this. Margaret is supposed to be on One Papoose channel. Michael says the distraction is real. Okay. Let me go back to what I was talking about. We were talking about the charge, the offer that was given to Robert, based on what Tasha K found out that he was offered 3 years, and most likely by the time he goes to trial, because I do not think trial is going to occur in April, because right now none of the courts are having person cases. Okay. There has been some adjustments made in the courthouse in New York. I was reading that that the case, like, they're gonna have only one courtroom, and then all the other courtroom is gonna be like the overflow of the people observing the case and things like that, meaning that only a certain amount of people are going to be allowed inside the courtroom. And they said family members and the lawyers are going to be in the main courtroom, and then they're going to have overflow in the other courtroom. It's going to be 3 other courtrooms that they're going to allow spectators to sit in, and also the press. What they're going to do is going to have the social distancing and all the different protocols as far as that. you will not, if it's going to be a lot of people, you most likely will not be able to enter the courtroom. So the likelihood of you coming to New York to go see the court, to be inside the courtroom, is going to be almost impossible. And the reason why I say that is because you have the local residents and you have the news people that's going to be there. Most of them are going to be allowed because the press are allowed to be witnesses of the case. So if you got tons of press people in the case, and everybody has to do that 6 feet social distancing, the likelihood of regular spectators being there is almost none. Yeah, Amber, I am planning on being there. I am planning on being there, but most likely I'll probably be in the overflow. I probably will not be in the inside unless God say different. Unless God says different, I'm gonna probably be like everybody else on the overflow. So prayerfully, and there's a lot of like requirements that you have to do. They do the temperature check-in. If you're not the right temperature, if you've been traveling, if you're traveling, you might have to do the quarantine and all that kind of stuff. Stuff is going to come about that they're going to have some requirements before you enter the courtroom. So it's going to be a lot. I am planning on attending. But the expectation of me being inside that actual courtroom, where the case is, I don't know. Because when I went to the courtroom is not that big. It's not. So the overflow would be the place that most people would be in. And then remember, as I can picture it, even the judge and even where the person that's giving the testimony, they're going to be 6 feet away from the judge, and the reporter's got to be 6 feet away from the judge. Judge is still going to sit in the middle. In the chamber. Then the sit around chair is going to be separate, like one chair, and then a missing person, the other chair. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really, really crazy. So I don't know how they're going to work that out. Most likely they will not have court in April because it's going to be too much right now for them to do. They're not going to be able to have everybody there. And definitely the jurors got to be separated, because it's 12 people sitting in and they can't sit close together. So it's going to be I don't know. It's going to be crazy. I doubt it's going to happen in April. When all of this Corona and COVID stuff go down, maybe then, yeah. But right now, I doubt it's going to be like in after September or something. I think both cases going to be late, and it's going to fulfill his 2 years term. I guarantee you that. And they're trying to make New York case first anyway, because New York was the first one. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. We shall see what happens. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we shall see. We shall see. It's going to be a lot. All those people planning on coming to the case were probably not. I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but, if you're coming to stand out in the front of the courthouse and rally, then it's different. Yes, you can do across the street and rally for him. But as far as you being inside the courtroom, it's almost, and if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be giving out passes for that. If I'm not mistaken, because they have to give passes to the press and stuff like that. And if you don't have a pass, you may not be able to get in and stuff. So depends. Not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy to be inside the courtroom. I know definitely the press is going to be inside the courtroom. Because when we went there, press got first dibs. They got to be in there first. Yep. So we shall see, people. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. All right, darlings. I am about to go. I see folks coming up in here. I've been on here. You know, my two-hour mark. I'm past my 2-hour mark, and I'm about to get my butt off. Child don't start, they'll still have to give discovery. Yeah, they still have to give it discovery. They sure do. What I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna read this, and then if it's something interesting, I'll come back and I'll bring you the news on this, okay? I don't wanna play it or look at it until I have some information. And I'll be back if it is. If I don't come back, that means I ain't getting anything that worthwhile. Exactly, Teresa. I stand on God's word. That's right. Okay, let's do our prayer for Robert before we get off, because I said I was going to read and pray his prayer. And also, guys, I am going to start doing our prayer calls. I have a conference number that I'm going to start praying for Robert, and those who wants to be part of it, email me. We talked about this before. And I need some prayer warriors who's going to stand in the gap for Robert with me. We're going to read scriptures, and we're going to affirm what the word says. You know, God is the only one right now who can help Robert, because everything is standing up against him. Yeah. Does anyone have timestamp on the video? Wish they said it starts at 2 hours and 16 minutes. That's what they said. 2 hours and 16 minutes on the timestamp of the video. 2 hours and 16 minutes. They start there, because I think that whole video shows 7 hours. Ooh, 7 hours. I'm not watching that thing for 7 hours. Oh no, 7 hours. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, they said 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 49 seconds. That's what I said. Somebody said it. 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 49 seconds. But let me do this prayer, and then I'll get off and come back if I need to. Okay, guys? Ready? Here we go. Clear minds. We're going to go before the Lord, throne of mercy, asking God first to forgive us for our sins. Any transgression that we have done against him, against his word, against his people. We're going to clear our mind and ask God to forgive us. Forgive us. Forgive us, Father. Oh God, who declare Robert Sylvester Kelly innocent, take away Robert Sylvester Kelly's distress. Have mercy on Robert and hear Robert's prayer. Oh Lord, you are the hope for the hopeless. Surely you will listen to their cries and comfort them. You will bring justice to the orphans and the oppressed, so people can no longer terrify them. Trust in the Lord and for protection. O Lord, hear Robert Sylvester Kelly's plea for justice. Listen to Robert's cry for help. Pay attention to Robert Sylvester Kelly's prayer, for it comes from an honest heart. Declare Robert innocent, for you know those who do right. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Wake up. Rise to Robert Sylvester Kelly's defense. Take up Robert Sylvester Kelly's case. God, declare Robert Sylvester not guilty. O Lord, for you give justice. O God, take up Robert Sylvester Kelly's cause. Defend Robert Sylvester Kelly from these ungodly people. Rescue Robert Sylvester Kelly from these unjust liars. You will restore Robert to even greater honor and comfort once again. The Lord gives righteousness and justice to all who are treated unfairly. The humble will be filled with fresh joy from the Lord, and those who are poor will rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. Those who intimidate and harass will be gone. All those who plot evil will vanish. Those who make the innocent guilty by false testimony will disappear. And those who use trickery to reverse justice and tell lies to tear down the innocent will be no more. You will bring justice to all those who have been wrong. Father, you will not stop until truth and righteousness prevail. Lord, you said you will give treasures hidden in the darkness, secret riches. For Lord, you will fight those who fight Robert Sylvester Kelly. You will save his children. Everyone who tells lies in court will be brought to justice. Lord, you have spoken. For you, Lord, love justice, hate robbery and wrongdoing. You will give Robert back his health and heal his wound. Lord, you are Robert Sylvester Kelly's lawyer. Plead Robert's case. For you have redeemed Robert's life. You have seen the wrong that have been done. Lord, be Robert Sylvester Kelly's judge and prove Robert right. Lord, you will never let the guilty go unpunished. I pray for the judge, the juries, attorneys, defendants, and respondents. And your spirit will rest upon Robert, your spirit of wisdom and understanding, your spirit of counsel and might, your spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. He will delight in obeying you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Alrighty?